Ladies and gentlemen, the heelest of ballers is back on the channel. It is the Wild Wrestling Weekend, as we have two shows this week. We have, of course, AEW All Out from Toronto, Canada, in the Scotiabank Arena. And at that same day as well, on the 20th, we have, which I'm going to be talking about today, Wrestlepalooza. This is old WCW pay-per-view. So the WWE is bringing it back. And man, what a card it is. 5 matches. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. I am tired because last night was a doozy. With friends and family and stuff like that. But ready to be back on the channel. Let's get into the card right now as we talk about the vacant Women's World Championship, as we have Io Sky going against Stephanie Vacure. As we all know, Naomi vacated the championship due to pregnancy. Once again, congratulations on that. And of course, Stephanie Vacure ended up winning a Battle Royal at Evolution, who's originally supposed to face Naomi, but obviously due to circumstances, that's not going to happen. So Adam Pearce decided that the replacement was going to be Io Sky. So we have Io versus Stephanie Vacure for the vacant championship. This should be something. This is really going to be fun. I really could see it going in the way. I really could. There's lots of grass for Stephanie to win. I know a lot of people want her to be champion, which is pretty cool. I would not mind that. Of course, Io was champ until she got cashed in on by Naomi at Evolution, obviously. So she was already champ. I can literally see this going away, but I'm gonna go with Stephanie Vacure to win the vacant championship. I just feel like, that was probably gonna be the case. I can't put 100% on that, but I feel like it was probably gonna be the case anyways, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they were gonna fast track her to the world title. Maybe they weren't. I don't freaking know. But Io's tangled up in this whole thing with Rhea Ripley for the time being, and then of course the whole thing obviously with the Kabuki Warriors on the side with Asuka, just kind of playing mother and telling her what to do, and it's been something and weird. And I definitely could see a scenario where Asuka comes out there and costs Io the championship, whether it's intentionally or whether it's not intentionally. I could definitely see it happening. So with that being said, regardless if that happens or not, I'm going to go with Io Sky to lose and Stephanie Vacure to become the new Women's World Champ. I guess I can see it happening. I'm down for it. Let's do it. Let's belt her up. Let's see what she can do as champ. And if she doesn't win, well, it's all good. It's all good. She'll be champ one day. Guarantee it. But I'm going to go with Stephanie to become the Women's World Champion. In a tag match, we have the Usos tag teaming on paper for the first time since Money in the Bank 2023, which is insane to think about. We have Yeet, Jey Uso, and no Yeet, Jimmy Uso, to go up against the Bronson Boys, the Bronson Breakers. I don't freaking know what we're calling them. The Vision. I don't know. The Bronson Vision. I don't freaking know what we're talking about. The Badass Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed of the Vision. Yep. We have this. Usos tag teaming for a first time, like I said, since pay-per-view since Money in the Bank 2023, and they tag team a few months ago, I believe back in March. That was March. When they tag teaming there, and it was overseas, which was pretty cool. But yeah, we have this match here. Of course, this was coming for a while, the Usos reuniting. It's cool to see them back together. The tag division definitely needs it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it definitely needs the Usos. Let me tell you right now. Please have them win the tag titles at this point. You might as well. The Judgment Day are not doing anything. Heck, I don't expect the Judgment Day to be on this card. There you go. Of course, Bronson and Braun have really come into their own, I guess. I mean, they've been coming into their own. I'm not talking about, but of course, they're still Seth Rollins' lackeys, and the day they finally realize that guy is just using them, is going to be a very fun day, I guess. I don't freaking know. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe get them the tag titles. As you can tell, I don't know what to talk about with this match. But I am going to go surprisingly with the Vision to win this match. I know it's the Usos' first time tag teaming pay-per-view-wise in a few years. I get it. But Bronson and Reed just lost at Clash in Paris, and I feel like they want to rebuild them, just build them a little bit more back up with the Vision, have them be more badasses. So what better way of doing that than destroying the Usos? What better way to doing that? And plus, you have Jey Uso, who speared LA Knight last week on Raw, and you probably, I guess they're going to build towards that for our next program. I don't freaking know. I mean, people are saying Jey might turn heel. I could see it. That'd be kind of fun, but I feel like I keep him face Raw. But I'm going to go with the Vision, Bronson and Braun. The Bronson Boys, the Big B's, I don't freaking know what we're going to call them, but go with Bronson and Braun to win this match and beat the Usos. Surprisingly. If they don't win, oh well, it is what it is, I guess. So we'll see what happens. Up next, we have for the WWE Championship as Cody Rhodes is back defending his championship against the Big D, Drew McIntyre. Of course, last time we saw Cody Rhodes, he was getting his head driven into a freaking announce table Claymore style by Drew McIntyre. And then Cody went off to film a movie and stuff like that. And now he's back. Welcome back, the WWE Champion. This is where I would say Drew McIntyre should become champ. But it's not going to happen. None against Cody, but I feel like we have a shock on this show. And having Cody Rhodes drop the WWE Championship, like literally after he just won, the thing would be like, holy crap, that would change up and that would swerve a lot of people. And that's something I don't think anybody would see coming. Cody Rhodes dropping the title, literally just after he won the dang thing. But I don't think that's going to happen. I like Drew, but I don't think it's going to happen. It should be a fun match. Of course, these two are former tag team champs from way back in the day. You remember that. Everyone remembers that. I mean, congratulations, because I remember it. Oh boy, that was back in 2010s. And they have history, of course. Both left the company. Both came back better than ever. Both are former world champs. Cody, of course, is the current WWE champion, obviously. Drew's the former WWE champion. We all know the history of these two. But Cody Rhodes is going to retain the WWE Championship. I don't think he's dropping it. I don't think so. I would have him drop it. Again, nothing against him. I just think be like, holy crap, this is a shock. Cody dropped the title already? Wow. But I don't think it's going to happen, sadly. He's going to retain the title. It should be a fun match, obviously. But Cody is going to retain the championship. Oh, boy. Here we are. Big match, John and Farmer Boy Brock Lesnar. Oh boy, this match. As we all know, Brock Lesnar made his long-awaited return after 2 years at SummerSlam to confront and beat the living daylights out of John with no explanation, really. There really is legit no explanation. This reminds me of the thing with Cody Rhodes from SummerSlam 2023, which is coincidentally the last time we saw Lesnar. And there was no explanation to why he feuded with Cody Rhodes. And there's no big explanation as to why he's feuding with John Cena. I guess because of the history. I don't freaking know what's going on. He was going to explain this past week. And then R-Truth came out. Ron Cena came out. And then Brock Lesnar took care of Ron Cena. So there you go. And he split his pants apparently in the process. That was something. But Brock's back. Cena, I still can't believe he's retiring, honestly. It still is a blur. And every video I keep saying that, but it's still a blur that Big Match John's retiring this year. Good God. Never thought that man would leave wrestling. So, he's hanging it up. But, of course, these two have a storied history. I don't need to go over it. You guys know all about it. John Cena is going to win this match. I mean, he literally lost at SummerSlam. And then he won at Clash in Paris. Got a fun match against Logan Paul. I don't care what anybody says. That was super super fun. That was literally 2K in real life. That was crazy stuff. I'm not gonna lie. And so Cena is winning here. Lesnar, you ain't winning, brother. You ain't winning. Take your cowboy hat, take your boots, take your ripped pants, and take the L, buddy. Take the L, Brock. But yeah, this will be something. Of course, these guys have a lot of history. I think one of my favorite matches of theirs is outside of the infamous SummerSlam match from years ago, the one where John Cena officially got his rear-ended beaten up by this dude and dropped the world title, was Extreme Rules 2012. That is a very fun match to look back on. It really is. And the triple threat with Seth Rollins and Brock and Cena at the Royal Rumble 2015 was fun too. That's also a very fun match. But Brock's losing this match. Cena's winning. That'll be it. And I don't know what the explanation for this whole rivalry is, except I guess history. There you go. John Cena is going to beat Brock Lesnar. And in the final match, I never thought I would be speaking about this in this decade, ever. We have the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, the Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch, teaming up to go against Pepsi Punk and his wife, AJ Lee. Good God, I never thought in my entire life, in this decade, in this life right now, that I'd be talking about this. Husband and wife against husband and wife. Holy freaking crap. Now this no one thought this would happen. Let's be honest here. Holy crap. We've all been asking for it. We've all been wondering, is she going to come back? Is she going to return? Where's AJ Lee? Every Rumble, every freaking Evolution, every pay-per-view, whatever it may be, everyone was always asking, where's AJ Lee? We miss AJ Lee. Well, that answer was met 2 weeks ago when she came back and beat the living piss out of Becky Lynch and took her title and basically wore it to Raw this past week, which is hilarious. Of course, this stems from obviously Clash of Paris. Of course, Becky didn't join the Vision. She just helped her husband, so that's good. Becky's not nowhere involved with the Vision. Thank you. She helped her husband win. She basically berated Punk the next night and slapped him many times. And then on SmackDown that week, AJ Lee made a big return. I cried. We all cried. We all got excited. We all got hyped. So glad to see her back. This is someone we all grew up with. And for me specifically, for me personally, this is a very big match. I mean, no offense to Punk and Seth Rollins. This is really, for me, the AJ Lee and Becky Lynch thing. Because, I grew up, AJ was one of my heroes growing up. And, of course, now Becky is legit one of my heroes, too, along with Mr. Balor. And seeing these two interact just, is insane. It's crazy. It's really wild. Because when AJ showed up, her last appearance in 2015, I think Becky was still in NXT. So that's crazy to think about. Yeah, man, so they never crossed paths, never interacted. And, here we are, 10 years later, freaking Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins, husband and wife against husband and wife. It's crazy that we're talking about this in the year that is 2025. This is going to be fun. We all know who's winning this, obviously. We all know who is winning this. It's going to be CM Punk and AJ Lee. Come on, we all know that that's going to happen. The only reason I could see literally the other side winning is magically out of nowhere, this me another member of the Vision joining. Even though Becky technically didn't even join the Vision. She was just helping her husband. Which, I guess is fair. That's fair, I guess. What, is Larry the Dog going to interfere? That's going to happen now in this match. This is going to be something. Just seeing AJ skip down, and the Chuck Taylors and that kind of stuff. The iconic music. I teared up. I was so happy. It was a very special moment, and it's great to see her back in wrestling. And the fact that she's here full time is so insane. Holy crap! I never thought that we'd see this ever, and it's so wild. I know I'm talking about this is the biggest thing in the world, but I am a big AJ Lee fan. So this is so cool to see her back in the wrestling ring, and just seeing her back. She's smiling, she's having fun. Again, CM Punk being back in WWE is just insane too. No one saw this coming at all. So this is wild. AJ Lee and Punk are going to win. I just can't wait to see how AJ is going to do in the ring. I don't think she's ever lost a step. I really don't. She's going to slap on the freaking Black Widow like it's nothing. The crowd's going to go freaking insane. I'm going to go insane. Everyone's going to go insane. I can't wait to see how this is going to go. I am so excited. Welcome back, AJ Lee. CM Punk is still at home for the World Championship, which makes me wonder if he is going to be the one to beat Seth Rollins and end this rivalry, please. It's great to see AJ Lee back. Can we please end this rivalry right now? Also makes you wonder if AJ Lee is going to be the one to dethrone Becky Lynch, which I would not really have a huge issue with. I'd be fine with it. And I need to see AJ Lee versus Roxanne Perez, please. And AJ Lee versus many other people out there in the world. Give it to me. But in all seriousness, welcome back, AJ Lee. It's great to see you back in the wrestling world. And this really should be fun. I can't wait to see how it's going to go. But AJ Lee and Pepsi Punk are going to beat Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And that is your predictions for WWE Wrestlepalooza. And of course, that's not it, because I will be back on the channel again for AEW's All Out. It is a wild weekend of professional wrestling. I can't wait to enjoy it all. I love it. Enjoy the wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. It's great. Too sweet to like button down below. Subscribe if it's like this one. Follow Twitter, Hillballer, Instagram, HillballerYT. And I will see you all on the next one. Too sweet, and peace out.